Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my second video on the channel. It should have been another video on my Mark III Fiesta build for the Nurburgring, getting ready for next year. However, we're in Brandon's workshop because Brandon has last minute invited me to the ring this year and we're going in 4 weeks. So my Fiesta was never going to be ready. So what we've got is a £300 Audi A3 from Facebook, and we're currently going to put a clutch and flywheel in it, put some uprated brakes on it and some lowering springs to make it a bit more track friendly and get ready for the ring. So the plan is buy it, fix it, make it slightly better for the ring, like modify it slightly, bring it back, sell it, and make all the money free. All the money free, sell it and make the trip free. So let's get into it.
So the plan with this today is to get this car up on a two-poster, as you can see me and Brandon are doing here. Strip a few bits off the bottom, ready to get the box out. While Brandon's doing that, I shall be taking the wheels off, ready to strip the brakes out. However, once I've got this first wheel off, you can see the problem I have with this wheel.
I'm going to show you guys this.
I'm going to have to show you guys these.
These keeps going flat, but that's a bit rough. The worst bit is the guy I bought it from said he's paid someone to have that welded up. So I'm going to take a guess and say that the fact that the wheel is cracked in multiple places, it's not been welded up. So that's something for us to do.
So once we got over the disaster of that front wheel being split, we just got our heads down and got on with stripping the rest of the car. Now this alloy is not a big issue because I will take it to a local boy called Craig, who runs a business called Alley Cats, and he shall repair it. It's pretty obvious this wheel has not been off for a while because, as you'll see now, MC Hammer had to make an appearance to help me remove said wheel. Now, yes, I know I'm stretching a lot to take the wheels off, and we probably could lower it, but then that means Brandon would have to crouch to strip the bottom out for the clutch. So for the time being, I shall just stretch while we're stripping the wheels and the brakes, and then when it's back to a reasonable height, once the box is back in, I can work normally.
That made it a bit awkward. Let me show you why we're changing it. So these are called dual mass flywheels. They've got springs inside and they should be solid. So you get a bit of left to right movement like so, but this one has actually got loads of in and out which it shouldn't have. So when you put your foot on a clutch, it sounds like a helicopter. So we're gonna get that changed, get a new flywheel on, and go from there. It's holding itself. Can you reach that top one? Oh, to be fair, isn't it down to the rivets? Wow! If you can
So what we're doing here is just lifting the box back in. We'll get a couple of bolts caught in it and then we can remove our supports. Once the box is in, we'll get the car lower back down and we will carry on with getting the brakes swapped over to our Brembo drilled discs and our EBC green stuff pads. So now we've got our new clutch and flywheel bolted in and the gearbox bolted back up, me and Brandon are currently making a start on removing the front struts. Once these struts are out, we'll get them in the spring compressor where we can compress the spring, remove the strut from the broken spring and replace it with our new 60mm H&R springs. Now here, yes, you do see us take an air hammer to the hub. That is just a nice, quick and easy way. Just literally, it slides the hub off the bottom of that strut. So much easier than you believe. Now, as you can see, we've got that strut off. We get it in the spring compressor. We can squash it together. Take the top nut off. Take the top mount off. Slide the strut back at the bottom, which leaves us with just the broken spring. Yeet that straight in the skip. Slide the new 60mm H&R spring back in the compressor. Squash that up. Do in reverse everything we've just done and then slap that back on the car. So now with our new H&R springs fitted to our struts, it is time to refit them to the car. You can see me here passing the strut up through the inner wheel arch so that Brandon can slide the bolts through the top of the strut tower from underneath the scuttle pan. Once the front end's bolted up, we are done with the front and we can move our attention to the rear brakes. As you can see here, I've just noticed that one, I'm bold, and two, the camera is just facing right on top of me, which I was a bit uncomfortable with, but I'm new to filming, so hopefully over time I'll get used to it and you guys can enjoy my awkwardness. So once we nip these top three bolts up, we can slide the strut back into the hub and then get that caliper built back up on this corner, and that is the front end complete. And as always with my videos, I sometimes forget to click record on the GoPro. So I didn't actually record the first half of us stripping this caliper, including me snapping off the brake pipe.
So annoyingly, with older cars, quite often stuff snaps. So changing this caliper, I snapped the brake pipe. So we just whip the new brake pipe up, fitting it. Gonna bleed this corner while we do the clutch.
During this last corner, my GoPro battery itself actually died, so we ended up cutting straight from this corner once we bled it up to the finished product of the car.
Obviously there's nothing special, I bought it to sell after I take it to the ring. It's going to get me to the ring on not a lot of money. It's going to do hopefully a couple of laps and we'll come back. Obviously, you know, I had to fit the EBC sticker because it's race car. So it's pretty minging. It was owned by a kiddie that done dry lining and he used it for work. Hopefully the suspension will settle a little bit. Obviously at the moment it's just on, I think, the 60mm springs. So we'll see, take it for a quick spin, park it up, and then let me know if you think I should do anything else before I take it to the ring in 3 weeks. Till next time.